saver.
Oh, we don't even know what that is.
It says brown shoulder pad.
No, I get that. Good morning, we're on our way to Gatwick and today we're flying to Morocco. I don't know if you can see her probably in the shot, but this is my housemate Becky, she's coming with me for the trip. So we'll keep you updated while we're there and hopefully we'll have an amazing time.
Good morning from our flight. We've nearly missed it. We've just made it and we're heading off to Marrakech now, so we'll check in with you when we land. So we have arrived at the Riad Jona in Marrakech. It's quite easy to find actually from the centre of the Medina, which is always a plus. We've just kind of checked in, filled out a bit of paperwork, and they've given us some mint tea to try. So we've got some mint tea, some, I wanted to say they're biscuits, and then some hot towels as well. So we're really looking forward to try these. Don't vote. So Becky's just burnt herself. Nice.
That's the dearest sponge.
That's actually really nice. I'm not normally a fan of mint tea, but of just mint in general, but that's actually really, really tasty, really sweet.
Can you look at these?
After we arrived, the Riad manager, Mohammed, took us for a tour to get to know where he was staying and where everything was. This is a really cute view of Becky's bottom, walking up the stairs. There were so many stairs actually, which are quite steep, so if you're not fit, that is a side note. But we got to the top of the first floor, there's a really sweet seating area that overlooked the downstairs breakfast area where we'd just been sat for mint tea, and everything had really ornate and really pretty windows and, for lack of a better word, chandeliers. We then went up a second flight of stairs which took us up onto the rooftop terrace. There are more bedrooms on the upstairs by the rooftop terrace, but again it looked down over where we'd just been sat eating and drinking mint tea, and then just over here is the pool, which was amazing. Everything was so pretty when we got upstairs, but the pool is just over here.
Oh wow.
The water kind of looks greeny, but it isn't dodgy. It's quite chlorinated and it's totally fine. I think it's just the way the colour comes up. And then over here is just another seating area where you can sit and have lunch, dinner, but it's a bit shaded and it kind of has that sort of Moroccan, Arabic, shisha kind of theme going on to it. Then there's a bar, which is amazingly handy if you fancy a drink while you're sunbathing or in the pool, or just a pit stop in a bevy. Then a few more little stairs take you up into like the main rooftop sun lounger sunbathing area, which kind of overlooks a lot more of the Medina itself. Then when you come across a small bridge, there's a few more sun lounges, some steps going down to the jacuzzi area, and what I'll show you in a second is another sort of seating shisha kind of area, which is a bit more shaded and cool for the evening.
I kept checked.
There it is. So we went down these stairs, and where you can see Mohammed just ahead of you, there is a jacuzzi / hot tub, which is really cool. And then this is another sort of dining area / breakfast area. And then down another set of stairs, like trust me, it is so amazing in the Riad, but so easy to get lost if you don't pay attention. So you go down another set of stairs, another small dining area which is indoors, if you want something a little bit cooler, and then just around this corner was our room, but he didn't show us that to us until a little bit later because it was still being prepared when we arrived, because we got there a bit early. This is some of the inside of the Riad, and as you can see it is so beautiful and ornate. Then we came back downstairs and there was another small seating area, so plenty of places just to kind of chill out, read your book if you want to stay indoors or somewhere cooler, and plenty of places to sunbathe and enjoy the luxury of the Riad if that's more your bag.
can do a quick room tour. Come on in. So this is our room. It's kind of got a really pretty green theme to it. And then this is our bathroom in here. I realise you probably don't want to see the loo, but I'm going to show you anyway. Check out how cute this little door frame is. That typical Moroccan style. Really excited. And then if you come back out here, there's Becky, just looking glamorous as ever. Got the roof terrace up there, which has got the pool and the jacuzzi area, and down there's a dining area and such like. We popped out for some lunch. I'll give you all the details on the blog, but Becky had some chips and a panini and I had a salad. After lunch we made our way into the beginnings of the souks. We didn't go too far in because we decided to save that for another day and we just wanted to have a little explore. So Becky bought herself a pair of earrings and then we went over towards the Koutoubia Mosque just to have a look at that very briefly because it's such an iconic landmark in Morocco. So it doesn't look as great as it could, but I've just been harassed by a mad Moroccan woman in the middle of the Marhaba square who gave me a henna tattoo and then without me asking for it I said no thank you and then tried to charge me 100 dirham for it. So I told her off and told her to get lost. So I've kind of got this spontaneous impromptu henna that I didn't want, but hopefully, now that it's stuck to my skin, it will come out quite nicely. I'll keep you posted. We have made it back to the Riad now. We're just on the rooftop terrace having some cocktails and we're going to have a dip in the pool as well at some point. We've been out into the souks and the market and the main square. I got harassed, like I kind of mentioned earlier, by the woman who tried to sell me a henna, and this is the remnants of it. It's not horrendous, but it's definitely could have been better, and I was really hoping to have one with the Riad, so I'll keep you up to date. Cheers! This was our view of the Jumeirah Fana on our first evening in Marrakech. We ate at a restaurant that overlooked the main square, details of which I'll put on the blog if you're interested. Before we flew to Morocco, everyone had told us about how lively the square was and how busy it got at night with street food vendors and entertainers, but it's so hard to imagine it until you're there among it all. But it was so exciting to be there and we had a great evening. Good morning, it is day 2 in Morocco. Becky and I have just woken up. We've had about 6.5 hours sleep, so we're still a bit sleepy from yesterday, but we have a camel ride this morning, so we're going to go and grab some breakfast downstairs really quick, throw on some clothes, and then head out. Good morning, we are on our way to Marhaba in the desert. I don't know if you can hear me very well because it's quite choppy outside, but Becky and I, Becky's asleep. Becky and I are on our way to go for our first little camel ride this morning, so we'll video while we're there, and we're really excited. As you can see, I don't know if Becky's in the shop, but we're on the camels, we've just got up, both of us nearly just fell off, and we are very high, and looking forward to it. I've never been stronger.
I feel like I'm from The Mummy. Can they do this in The Mummy?
Around 3/4 of the way through our camel ride, we stopped off in a village just to have some mint tea, and I can only describe them as similar to pancakes. They're called msimins. I'll put details down below, but they were so tasty and everyone played music for us while we ate, which was amazing. Just in case anyone was wondering, this is how you get down from a camel. It's a bit rocky, so make sure you hold on tight. We've just come back from a camel ride, which was amazing. It was about 2.5 hours of actual camel trekking, so that was a really nice trip and I would definitely recommend that, and the Riad helped us to organise that. You have to excuse my squinting and blinking because it's really hot and sunny out here. But yeah, now we're back at the Riad and we're just on the roof terrace doing a bit of sunbathing while the sun's out and kind of just relaxing. We've been up since really early this morning and we didn't get much sleep yesterday because of our long flight times. So yeah, we're just having a little relax on the roof, and then we might go for a dip in the pool this afternoon or in the jacuzzi afterwards, and then we're going to venture out later this evening for some dinner. We weren't all that hungry after our camel ride, but we wanted something to tide us over till dinner, so I ordered an apples crusty with kiwi and ice cream, which was just what I needed and it was really refreshing, and Becky had some bread and oil just to keep her afloat until tea. Another evening in Marrakech is here, and I have ordered pizza, Becky's ordered pasta. Can't wait. Hiya! We're just going to head out to the JARDIN de MAJORELLE. We're just popping inside to go grab a cab, and then we're going to head over. We have now come back from the JARDIN and we are in Starbucks, which I know is wildly inappropriate when you're travelling, but we thought we'd come and grab a cappuccino. But the funniest thing has just happened. So my name people seem to have no problem with. Everyone calls me Kia. Kia like the car, cut it out, that's no problem. But Becky on the other hand, they were really struggling to get their head around her name, and every single person we've run into has called her this. So rude, but so funny. Hi, I'm Vicky. We have just spent the last hour in Zara, Marrakech, looking for some clothes for Becky. She found a skirt. It took a lot of deliberating, but we bought it. And then we just come outside and there's this really pretty fountains ahead of us. Look! Anyway, we're just going to go and grab some dinner. I think we're going to head back towards the Soubia Mosque and find dinner somewhere down that way. And then we're going to head back to the Riad for our final full night, Riad Jona. And I think in the morning we're going to do a hammam massage if there's time, and then go out, and Becky wants to get a henna, and I want to find a really nice ring as a souvenir. So fingers crossed we'll be able to find that. Good morning, it's our last day in Marrakech and Becky's just off to go and get her first henna of the trip. Sadly it's taken us a long time. We found this really cute henna art cafe that was recommended to us, so we're on our way in now. I had my first tagine when I was at Riad Jona just to tide me over until the flight. It was so tasty and I'm really pleased that I got to try one before I left Morocco. It's our last day at Riad Jona. We've been out this morning, we woke up, went straight into the souks just to find some souvenirs for family and friends.
and then Becky got her henna tattoo done. Then we came back, I grabbed a tagine at the Riad for lunch, which was delicious. And now we're just chilling poolside before we have to catch our flight. So we thought we'd catch the last of the sun before we have to leave and just relax. We're trying so hard not to go to sleep as well because we've got quite a late flight. So we're trying to stay awake for as long as possible so that we can sleep while we're travelling. We've had the most amazing time at Riad Jona. Everybody here has been so nice. I kept reading on reviews before I came and everyone said the staff were lovely, and they really are. It feels like we've made some really nice friends, and hopefully we can keep in touch with some of them and come again in the future. But I'll put all the links either down below or over on the blog so you can check out what we've been doing, check out some of my pictures if you haven't already done so, and yeah, and check out the website and all the details for yourself if you're interested in coming or if you're thinking of coming to America.